All right, we're here. We're wrapping up our series, our baby mama drama series. This is part 3, and Brittany Ivy is going to conclude this. We might pick this series back up in the future, depending on if we get any story ideas from the public. But for now, we're going to conclude this series, part 3 of baby mama drama. Brittany's going to give you an update of her particular situation, and she's just going to give the mothers and the fathers some encouragement. And like I said, we're not trying to bash in this series, but we want to give another perspective, because so many times we hear about the fathers that are not taking responsibilities. So we're going to hand this over to Brittany Ivy.
Yes, I'm here to conclude the series on our baby mama drama series. Just a little background for those who may not have seen the first 2 footage that we have posted up. My name is Brittany. I'm currently dating a guy who have recently found out that he has a son by someone from a previous relationship. Him personally wants to be in his son's life. She's not allowing him to. He done what he had to do as far as blood tests and things in that nature. It was at a point where she didn't want him to go downtown for child support, so he chose to take himself down there. Mind you, he wasn't seeing his son. She did not allow him to see his son. He has no other kids and wants to be a part of his son's life. However, she's holding that back. Recently, he did go to court. He pays a little over $300 a month. And still to this day, even though it's court ordered, he still does not get to see his son. She's not biting with the court system, not letting him visit his son. However, he was also alleged to pay for health care. Now mind you, previously, when he did find out that his son was his back in January, he had asked about health care insurance for his son. At the time, she told him that she was getting state health insurance for him and for him not to worry about it. However, now that it's ordered for him to pay health insurance, to this day she still will not give him the Social Security number, and yet he has yet to still sign the birth certificate. However, it is documented that it is his son. In order for him to get a copy of the birth certificate, the health department wants both the mother and father to be present. She doesn't want to go with him to start paying for the child care, of course, through his job. Mind you, his job state, he works for the state of Indiana. The benefits are pretty good as far as health insurance wise. Recently, or just last week, his son did have to go to the doctor, and the issue of health care came up in her matter. However, again, let me remind you, he has still not seen his son, but she calls and wants to know what are they going to do about health care, because the state is no longer allowing her, since she's been taking him back and forth to the doctor, to pick up the bill. Her thing is she wants him to pay back, because I guess in which it works is that since he is on the health insurance and he is trying to put him on health insurance, since he was as of now covered underneath the state, my boyfriend is part responsible of also our previous health care costs. So that's another issue in which he has to go back to court for. So she continues to run up the health insurance costs that's still underneath the state, so that in the long run it'll cost him more to have to pay the state back for the health insurance benefits. It's just a bad situation. It's a bad situation for him, it's a bad situation for her, and truthfully, it's a bad situation for the little boy. He may be too young right now. He's not even 1 yet. He's 7 months to understand. But to just all the parents out there, male and female, don't be so selfish and be so tied up over the petty things, over who's going to be around your child, money. It's more to it than that. That child needs to know both the mother and father, especially young black males. We see it every day. I see it every day. My current job, I work with troubled teens. I see how it affects them. Either the mother not being there, the father not being there, from both a female and a male perspective. And it's worse off for males. Please put all your differences aside and just be there to act upon and be there for your child. That child will need you, especially right now is the primary time in which a child needs to make that connection with the mother and father, especially as a black male. As long as he knows he has a father, he has that male figure there to back him up, to support him, it'll make him better in the long run. Right now it's hard, it's definitely difficult for my boyfriend, and I'm just there. I don't know, because personally I don't have kids, but I'm there to help him, you know, fight on. Be there for your son. Do what you have to do. At times he feels like giving up because he feels like he can't win with her. However, I just encourage him and I be there for him. Court don't want to hear your side of it. Take it to circuit court. Now he's paying more money. He has another lawyer. He has to take it to another court system just to be able to get the basic visitation rights for his son. Even if it's not down to money, at least allow your child to see their father. If you've moved on to another relationship, you know you and your child's father or mother may not never be together, do it for the sake of your child. It's not fair that they cannot know who their biological mother and father is because of the differences that you may have amongst each other. It's not fair for that child. In the long run, it'll be that child that'll be affected the most. Again, just be there for your child in both situations, mother's side and a father's side. If you've moved on, even if it calls for you to have to discuss something with the person that you're with now, at least allow them to know, you know what, this is my child's father. He is allowed to come over here to pick up his son. If you can't do it in that kind of sense, meet at a local place. Meet somewhere where you know what, okay, I'll meet you every Friday at this place and we'll pick them up. I'll pick them up. I'll drop them back off Sunday night at your mother's house, at his grandmother's house, or I'll drop them off at your home, whatever the case may be. But allow your child their rights and just to be able to see their mother and father. Again, if you have any other further questions, please feel free to contact us on our website. Thank you.